Magic 107.5, 97.5, the real sound of Atlanta. Jackie Paige. Time to hop into a little girl talk and sitting down at the girl talk table today from Tyler Perry's Joe's College Road Trip, which is actually dropping on Netflix, or it's on Netflix today. I have Jermaine Harris and Amber Rain. How are we doing today?
Great.
Doing
Happy
good.
to be here.
Blessed.
Excited to have you all. Movie's out today.
Yes.
How does it feel?
Yep.
It feels amazing.
Yeah, I
Yes.
honestly, it feels unreal because I'm in my mind. I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah, it is out, but it's been out for a
Yeah.
while now.
Yeah.
you know, but
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, a couple hours.
Yeah.
It's been out,
Yeah.
been out for a little minute. So
Yep.
tell me about Joe's College Road Trip.
Oh man, so it's following the character of BJ's. It's who I play
Mm-hmm.
in the movie, and I'm Joe's grandson. I grew up very sheltered and unaware of the importance of just black culture
Okay.
due to my dad. But Joe, he basically takes me across country on the way to college, and on the midst of this, I'm learning more stuff about just our culture and about myself and my
Okay.
placement in this world. Really, it's a coming of age story, and Amber's character also helps me along the way with that as well.
Okay, so that's a perfect segue into Amber. Tell me about your character, because we just heard about who BJ is.
Yes.
So where do you come in?
So I play Destiny, who is a special type of worker.
Oh.
And I meet Joe and BJ along their journey. And my character is a little she has some layers to her. She's
Okay.
really smart, so she knows a lot about history. And I feel like she bridges the gap between Joe and BJ. She gives BJ a little perspective about the things that Joe's trying to teach him.
Yeah. When you first saw the script for this film, what immediately had you like, oh, yeah, I gotta do this. This is a good one.
Man, once we seen that, like, it said this is Joe's movie.
Yeah.
I'm like, 'cause growing up, he was my favorite character anyway.
Yes.
It was him and Brown. But I'm like, man, Joe finally getting his own thing.
Yeah.
And I get to help with that story. That's super cool. And then it's a road trip story. You can never go wrong with a road trip story.
Absolutely.
You know, those are
I
timeless.
love a good road trip.
For sure. For me, it's TP, and then Joe has his own movie. You know, I feel like we're making history. You know, and we're also teaching history. So I think it brings a lot to the table, and a lot of people can take away from it.
What was your favorite part of actually filming the movie?
For me, it was traveling. We got to go to
Nice.
Yeah, we went to New Mexico
Okay.
for a lot of the scenes that I was in, and that was fun. You know, just being out there, and of course the comedic part of
Yeah.
it. You know, it was a ton of fun. Like we
Yeah.
got to improv a lot and just play off of each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got to go to tons of spots. I think that also is probably my favorite thing about it as well.
Yeah.
It's just the different places we were able to travel to. And a lot of the spots that we are going that you'll see in the movie do have historical significance to black culture. And being able to see those places in person, it made history a little more present. You know, like, oh, wow. This was not that long ago.
Yeah.
These people did walk here
Yeah.
and slept here and fought for the things that we needed today. But that for sure was probably one of the biggest takeaways from just the entire filming process for us.
I was watching some of the trailer, and I know you just said you guys improv'd a lot. I don't think, and this is why y'all are the professionals and y'all get paid the big bucks.
Okay, say
I
it. All
don't
right.
think that I could have made my way through this movie, because I feel like Tyler Perry would have did something, and I literally just would have just like been in tears the entire time. They would have been like, Jackie, get yourself together. And I'm like, but I can't. How did y'all do that? Because there's no way.
There's
Yeah.
literally a
Whatsoever.
part in the trailer where maybe it wasn't written, so we're hiding behind ducking
Yeah.
behind the car, and he's like, you can get somebody with less miles on it, you know,
Yeah.
like, and he's like, somebody with have 150,000 miles. I said, it ain't that many miles,
Yeah, nah,
and
that
I
was-
almost laughed, like,
Yeah.
I don't think that was scripted.
Nah, that was you. That was you in the character. You were speaking as a character. There was definitely a lot of moments like that. That was like a goal of mine. Every day
Yeah.
on set is just to get them to break.
Yes.
And like, yeah, I'm gonna
Not
get
a
you.
goal.
That
Yes.
was a goal. That's the point for me. Like, especially if we shooting a comedy.
Yeah.
If I can make y'all laugh, and I can make the audience laugh, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
So that was for sure something I was going there with, like the intention of.
Yeah.
Is like, okay, let's try to get some good laughs out of
Oh,
this.
yeah.
And working with him, you definitely are gonna get that, like
Yeah.
for sure.
I don't think I could have did it. They would have been like, we need to find somebody else to play this role. 'Cause, ma'am, you cannot stop laughing. Hey, tit is what it is. You talked a little bit about working with Tyler, and I know both of you have worked with him in the past. With this particular movie, what would you say that you learned from him?
Oh, honestly, for me, because he is essentially like this on every project he works on, just his vision for a project. But with this one, I can see it was a whole lot more clear for me of like what he wanted, and how he went about just getting that vision from script to screen, and allowing us to really move freely within the characters. As far as we still are doing stuff that he wrote, but with the improv or the ideas that we had coming into the scene or on the set, he was really just open to hearing ideas for that stuff. So I think I learned from him is just learning to trust your crew a whole lot. I was like, okay, like you're trusting your actors, which is great. You should do that when you're on set. But he really did trust us with these people.
I love it. Amber?
For me, I would say being able to sharpen my improv muscle, you know, like, because this is a comedy, and to me, Tyler Perry is a comedian.
Yeah.
So, just working with somebody who's like so quick-witted, like just on his feet, he just comes up with things like that. I feel like it really allowed me to strengthen that muscle a little bit more.
Yeah.
So,
when people see this movie today, what do you both want them to take away from it?
I want them to take away that learning about our history doesn't always have to be a painful thing. It doesn't always have to be a painful experience. So you can learn something about yourself and the people that came before you while still also having a great time.
Like that.
I think he said everything.
Oh, yeah, I'm good, huh?
Ditto.
All right. Yeah. Hold on.
I like that one. Okay.
Yeah. Right.
That's good quality right there, especially during Black History
I
Month.
know.
Yes.
Hey, hello. Yeah.
Family, I have Jermaine Harris and Amber Rain sitting down at the Girl Talk table talking all things Tyler Perry's Joe's College Road Trip. It's on Netflix today. Where can people find you both at on social media?
The Amber Rain, THE, Amber, REIGN.
And you can find me at just Jermaine. It's going to be spelled JERMXINE. So the X like Malcolm, just so y'all know.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
All right. Happy Black History.
By any means necessary. Okay?
It's magic.